Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great week and staying cool. We are in Bay Area, and we have Dr. Amanda with me. She is a Chinese medicine practitioner. We've been talking a lot about perimenopause, menopause, but we haven't really talked much about post-menopause, when the woman's menstrual cycles, ends. So today we're going to focus on how Chinese herbal medicine can help with a post-menopausal woman. So thank you so much for joining me, Dr. Amanda. I'm going to give it to you.
Thanks for having me on the talk. This is my take is many patients went to Western doctors, right? They were trying to solve their symptoms, and they were used to have the female hormone therapy. But then lately, there's a study showed that there's a raise of risk of breast cancer, etc. So that therapy is being kind of not recommended so much. So we, from a holistic practitioner point of view, we have traditional plant-based or animal-based products that are more natural therapy that kind of supplement your hormone and do other things, wonderful things that we're going to talk about. So those are safe, and you can see it aims for long-term help, right? After 50-ish, 50, 55 to 60 to 70, that's gradually we're going through aging process. I myself is close to 50, so I pretty much know all the starting points now. And the most noticeable are the hot flashes, those moody cycles that inconvenient to the life experience, right? You have to get change during the night or things like that. Patients might expect, oh, we can stay through it, right? Just without other therapy, you can just tolerate it, but then it might take months or even a couple years. That's very not necessary, I would say. Once you start to learn the Chinese medicine, what can do, you would say, oh, we would try something that will get over smoothly half a year-ish with little symptom, and you may even feel like slower aging and healthier metabolism, etc. So the whole purpose is to reduce the sudden hormone withdrawal. So that is done traditionally by food level therapy and herbal level, like more treatment, formula, prescription, etc. So these are the beginning points, and then we would watch our body closely, right? What we eat, how we go through the life cycle change, right? Here, I especially recommend a healthy diet to the, besides this herbal supplements. So what you need to do is establish this better metabolism cycle, because many people know, oh, after menopause, we were easy to gain a lot of weight, especially on belly. That's more organs, right? That's internal fat that's hard to get rid of. So basically, you need to raise your yang energy during the day. Raise your basal metabolism during the day. And then you want to get better sleep at night. That's you cultivate your yin energy like late evening to night. We recommend you go sleep around 11-ish and get up like at 7 a.m. and do a little qigong exercise. And then you can eat a great breakfast. That breakfast can have meat, like a beef steak, have lamb chops, or other meat that you prefer. And then lunch, you can go really light. 12 to 1-ish, you can go couple eggs, little fish or egg, right? That's light with some carbs and vegetables. And then dinner is really important, that you have to eat vegetarian side, just vegetarian style. Then you can see your whole energy, right, source or calorie is more heavy in the morning, okay in the midday, and then really light for you to get better sleep at night. And then you lose weight gradually. We have patients like a 180 pound that lose like definitely 40 pounds a year later. So
okay, so I think, do you want to go a little bit deeper into, you talked a lot about HRT first, right? In lieu of HRT, you talked about supplements, herbal supplements that are Chinese. So I want to go a little bit deeper, because that's a very big, there's a lot of controversy going on, right? Women are confused, HRT, not HRT. But if you are saying there's a solution in Chinese medicine in lieu of HRT, I think we want to understand it a little bit better. So maybe you can expand on that part a little bit more.
Basically, like for example, a few ingredients like Chinese Angelica, Dong Ginseng, like Kuduvine's root. Those are the plants that have like a similar to hormonal substance, but then it's not like Western medicine, the supplements that could do long-term like intervention. Sometimes you supplement hormones, you will suppress your own secretion. That's not good, right? So we want mild and just similar to just blend in your own secretion and increase your own metabolism. That's the key.
Okay. So, so these are typically like, how would it work? For example, someone walks into you who is perimenopausal or postmenopausal in this case. Now, in postmenopause, there are other issues that are happening. For instance, bone loss, right? Osteoporosis, women might go through. Then there is the issue of heart issues, heart health issues. And there is could be memory issues, women could have that. So how would that all work out in the sense, like, woman is postmenopausal, and then there is also pain, right? So these are different type of issues as earlier perimenopause. So how does this work? Do you also combine acupuncture? Do you combine cupping, or you only focus on the diet and the herbal? There's so many tools in Chinese medicine. So I want to go a little bit deeper as to what happens.
I would say acupuncture and herbs are the main two things for this aged woman. So basically, we would go for the clinic visit. We will take a pulse and diagnose the tongue. So we figure out this patient's mostly the categories, right? What they need help for, what they need balance back to. Then we do the prescription. It's not too complex. Actually, this category of treatment is probably 3 major formulas that we add or reduce and customize around.
So 3 major formulas. You talked about the ingredients as earlier that can help postmenopausal women.
Right. Yeah.
Secrete the hormones that are.
You mentioned the one category, right? That's the need to cleanse some of the heat, right? Problem, right? The other is they're not heat too much of the hot flashes, but then they feel weak. The menstruation is like blood amount decreased and feel tired all the time. That's deficiency. We need to cultivate blood for those people. And the other is like different lack of yin and the fluid. That's people feel dry. Those people feel like mouth dry or eye dry, and then vaginal also dryness, things like that. Then we have that side of support. And then people have a combination, we do the combination as well. So
my other question is, we know that hormones have declined now. Do these Chinese formulas or formulations that you're talking about based on each and every woman's state of whatever is going on, do they have to take it for the rest of their life? Because, we know the hormones are not coming back. Do you recommend that? Or is it just like a 3-month dose or 6-month dose, or it's a lifelong dose, or how does that work?
I would say a year or so around the menopause area, then that's the emphasis. Then after that, it's the neutral, right? I mean, the nutrition support, right? It's all in the food, diet, everything that you get from food. The Chinese medicine, the beauty of it is it has ingredients like food level, food grade, and or stronger, the clinical grade. Then we mix and match to your needs. Yeah. So some of them can go long term, some of them are short term. That's my answer.
Okay, so we have two participants. If they have any questions, the topic we are discussing is how Chinese medicine can help a postmenopausal woman, go through, or we can't reverse osteoporosis, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Amanda. But what kind of other things that you can help? So if you have any questions, please feel free to jump in, unmute yourself. Or put it in the chat window.
Those are traditionally we do bone soups, right? That's like a main ingredients. And then the Dong Quai is as well helps that. And
so Dong Quai, right?
Yeah, Dong Quai.
Okay. So because the bone loss is one of the main issues, so you're saying the broth, bone soup, or some Dong Quai. And then about the heart, other formulas that are combined with the nutrition as well as the acupuncture sessions, all that, and Qigong exercises, right?
Yes.
So this is the sort of like a toolkit from a Chinese medicine perspective for women to go through.
Right. Also, I would say the mindset is also very important for younger people. When they say, oh, they get healthier, they get exercise, they emphasize the heart rate, right? When I'm doing this cardio for how long and things like that. But after 40 or 50-ish, we would want to do a lot of lower limb exercises like the Qigong, right? The Tai Chi posture, everything that strengthens your bone. That is known effect. And the overall calm down and your anxiety, stress, everything that's middle age, right? That's like parents, kids, and family, home, like work, everything all together. So that's important to get yourself better sleep, better eating, and overall, right? Chinese medicine is a philosophy, not just a few formulas.
Absolutely. That you also talked a little bit about women having problems. The weight actually starts centering around the belly for women who are postmenopausal, menopausal, and it's very difficult to take it out, right? So so maybe that's my last question. And please, Peace and Solomon, you're welcome to unmute yourself or put it in chat window. How can women? And that's a common problem that I've interviewed so many women. They talk about how do you suggest that they work towards getting that out?
They definitely need to have a better effect. You need to do some acupuncture that's really changing your metabolism, and then follow what I talked about, the diet plan. And in China, there's a different therapies, like have a thread like buried in your belly. That helps. Like if you go to visit acupuncture office, maybe 2-3 times a week, right? But that thread is like taking effect every day, so it's faster that way.
So it's really the changing the metabolism that women we have to work with. Okay, so someone has a question: is plant-based meat good for a woman as a substitute beef? Is that something you recommend?
For vegetarian, yeah, the good quality protein is a hard thing, and plant-based, it just really, if it's processed products, we have to really look at the ingredients. Many homemade bean curd around, right? Bean soy-based products are good.
Yeah, I think he's referring to processed plant meat that nowadays a lot of companies are making. So it tastes like beef, but it is plant-based. So I think your answer is you have to look at the ingredients, what they're doing. It is still processed, but it's plant-based ingredients.
Yeah, I have a kind of issues with processed packaged foods. They sound good. Wow, gluten-free, this and that. Sounds like everything free, bad thing free and good, but it's packaged food. Sorry, it's less healthy than your homemade food. Homemade vegetarian dishes are delicious and still good. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions, feedback from Peace? Do you want to ask any question, any feedback? This is a quick 10-minute session that we bring. These are very short sessions. They're not meant to be a medical advice, so just general awareness and education. Okay, if there are no more questions or feedback, anything, Dr. Amanda, you want to share your website or anything that you like the viewers to know about you? Or
Oh, yeah, I operate the Herb for Us, an acupuncture clinic. The website is herbforus.com, HERBF4US.com. And welcome any my contact information out there. Call me or text me or email me then. Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so one last time, any questions, any feedback, please? Okay, well, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Peace. I really recommend, what we are trying to do is every single day, bring the awareness on perimenopause, menopause, post-menopause, using holistic therapy. Oh, so you are an acupuncture plus, send me mail. Okay, okay, all right, that's great. And we are also launching programs. I just want, in partnership with Dr. Amanda and so many other experts to bring all this to the masses, all the women who suffer at work. I mean, I know I have gone through my experience of perimenopause and sweating and all that. So that's what we are trying to do. So help us spread the word. And thank you so much for coming and supporting us all the time. Thank you, Dr. Amanda.
Thanks, viewers. Thank you.
All right. So I have an email from Dr. Solomon. I think he's an acupuncturist. Let me just mark it. So Dr. Solomon, do you want the email from Dr. Amanda? Is that what you need? What is it that you need? I will send you her email as well, so you can contact her, no problem. All right. Thank you.